Okay, and it's Feeling You with Vic the Brick Jacobs right there, and PJ over here. And wow, we are off to a wild week. Just unbelievable stuff going on. Getting a little seasick with that kitty behind you. What is that doing? What is that cat doing on your wall?
I'm glad you asked, PJ. It's a Maneko, which is a welcoming cat in Japan. If you go to any Japanese restaurants,
Yep.
you'll see the cat welcome you into the restaurant. So
Oh,
we'll welcome you into the House of Tchotchkes
I love it.
as the Zendo, as produced by my beloved bride Yuko Sakamoto, has become um, a traveling art pieces all around the Zendo. And
Yes.
of course, we welcome you into another segment of Feeling You with Victor Brick Jacobs and PJ.
Here we go.
And it's a festival. And talk about festivals, Coachella is
Oh,
upon Southern California. Are you? I know I'm very excited. I don't go. It's a crazy trip to the desert in Coachella, but very excited about the music, the culture, the gathering of hippies 2026,
yep.
and it's just an exciting time for for the tribe to get together, the young people. But of course now it's a cultural crazy high end event, but still the music is pure.
I love it.
Kicked off with Jack White for a 3 o'clock set,
Yep.
and then I was very excited about it. A band from Brooklyn, New York called Geese.
Geese.
They're very very hot. Bieber had his set,
Yes.
and Carol G and Christina Carpenter. So that was the opening weekend of Coachella. But talk about festivals and music, PJ.
Yeah.
You're involved in a music project with the King of Pop, the great Michael Jackson. What's that about?
That's right. It's called, with the movie coming out very shortly here, Michael, his nephew playing the lead. We're doing the Michael I Knew, which is about his point of view from the producer, Michael's producer, and it's his point of view of all the film he took of Michael. So you get to see Michael from a totally different angle. And a lot of it has never been seen before. Some of it has, but not from that point of view. So it's kind of interesting expression and seeing Michael in a new way. And we think obviously the fans are going to love it. International success that Michael is and was. And the movie, they say, I think it's already sold like 55 million in tickets and it's not even out yet. So,
That's amazing.
yeah, it's amazing. So, anyway, yeah, that's where we are. And we're kind of recapping when, from our Radio Music Awards TV show that we created and produced. And Michael was on that. We gave him the Humanitarian Award. And from that, we worked with him on What More Can I Give, which is the actual follow-up song to his first big hit. So um, it's just been an amazing thing to work on, and it's fun. I just looked at the tape a few minutes ago. It actually made me cry. I'm not a crier. It actually brought tears to my eyes to see what Michael had done with We Are the World, of course, which was the first song, to What More Can I Give? And watching that transformation, all the great artists, over 35 artists on this song. So you'll see that too as part of it. And it's just fun to watch. So anyway, that's what we've been working on.
So
And
they're interviewing you about your experiences with Michael
yes,
back in the day
yeah,
when you had very intimate contact with Michael Jackson,
yeah.
especially during the filming of a Willy Wonka.
Well, that was a funny story because, I got up every morning because we were doing the morning show
Sure.
in Los Angeles on Kiss FM for years. And so I'd get up at 3 every morning to get ready. And then at 4 a.m., I'd be out the door. But just at about 4 a.m. this one morning, my phone rings and it's Michael Jackson on my home phone.
Oof.
Not even my, honestly, I don't know. He could get anything. He got that number. But anyway, it was great. So he calls and he says, "Hi, Paul." I said, "Michael, how are you?" He got right to it. He said, "I need your help." He said, I want to do Willy Wonka. I want to be the lead in Willy Wonka. And he said, "I've written all the music for it." And when Michael Jackson says he's written all the music for it, he's written
Oh man. he
So,
was an incredible worker. People don't understand
oh,
how hard he worked.
oh my God, he up night after night after night, and just so amazing. And what a writer, as we all know, producer. So I, as gently as I could, I said, that part has already been cast by Johnny Depp. And he said, no, no, they can't use him. He said, I'm the perfect choice for that, and I have all the music already written for it.
Ooh, oh,
All the music written for Willy Wonka. I said, well, Michael, here's what we should do. I said, whether you get that part or not, you should do the music for it because it would be incredible. Take it to a whole nother level. And he said, absolutely not. He said, if I'm not cast as the lead, I'll burn the music.
oh,
That's what he said. Could you
oh.
imagine?
I
But
can't. I
I
can.
understand his feelings. I do have,
Sure, he's already attached to the role. I mean,
yeah, yeah. But I
he
mean, I
he's
think he let himself in the gate too late. Obviously, they had already cast Johnny Depp for the part. I think he would have been a great choice. Rolling it back and getting Michael in early would have been an amazing choice for Willy Wonka, I think.
sensational.
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
so
So those
today
are
I
the,
was really people don't know about Michael Jackson. And listen, he is the king of pop. You can have 10,000 artists at Coachella,
yeah.
and no one would equal the magnitude of the
Oh no.
impact of Michael
Yeah.
Jackson
No, 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 no.
has had on the musical world, the world, the culture, the pop world.
Yeah.
So
Mhm. It's just
this is a very fascinating project, PJ.
thank you. Very fascinating. And if anybody wants to get a feel of that, just go to the Radio Music Awards and look up Michael Jackson gets the Humanitarian Award, and he does an 8 minute piece talking. We do the whole video on there. That was a world premiere of that video. It's sensational to watch, and it just brings you back. Great artists on there that are no longer with us, like Luther Vandross, people like
Yes.
this, you know. I mean, just it's an amazing thing. Celine Dion, of course, is here and she's great and she's on there. So just tons of great artists to view and a lot of fun. So anyway, yeah, that's that. Let's get on. Thank you for asking. Let's get on to the Dodgers because talk about cream of the crop on top of the hill. Mad Max Muncy, I've named him. Mad Max.
I love it, Mad Max. Munchie, Munchie, Munchie. He is on a roll. The three homers in one night, or the
Woo.
four-hit night, the walk-off against Texas. What's fabulous is going into the Texas series. No Dodger in the top five was hitting over 275.
Right.
Suddenly, they get to the Texas series. The bats come alive at the start of the lineup.
Yeah.
Which is filled with imminent Hall of Famers. It's been the back of the Dodger lineup. It's been producing, but suddenly, here comes the top of the lineup. Otani-san has 4 home runs now.
Yes.
Otani-san, and congratulations to the great Otani-san for breaking the record of 43 consecutive games where he's reached base by a native Japanese player, breaking Ichiro's record.
Yes.
So that's now in play. I think it's now 45 consecutive games Ichiro's reached base, which is incredible. His patience at the plate is insane because he's not getting pitches to hit, PJ. People was wondering, what's with Ichiro-san? What's with I mean, what's with Otani? Why
Otani.
isn't he hitting home runs?
Yeah.
Why is he hitting 250? He's not getting pitches to hit.
Well, they're pitching him in a way that they've studied the film and they're pitching him in a way and just keeping the ball away from him. And you're right. They rather give him the walk, put him on base, and have him do what he does normally when he either gets a hit or he gets a home run, something. So yeah, I mean, that's the way the game is being played now.
But now he's up to 290. He hit a couple more hits last night.
Yeah.
What's been amazing is Andy Pajes
Oh,
hitting 442, leads baseball in batting average hits. Uh, he's been a transformational player. I
yeah.
remember in the playoffs last year, he was like 4 for 51,
Right.
which was horrendous. He made the great catch, of course, saving a World Series game, destroying Kike Hernandez in the process. But Kike was okay. Made that catch in the left center. But
You
his
wiped him
defense has
out.
always been tremendous.
Yeah.
But offensively now, he's a force.
I
He's
love it.
through what Dodgers are 11-3 through 14 games. And he's hitting 442. I
Yeah.
mean, that's crazy. The back of the lineup's been sensational. Mickey Rojas, bless his heart. His dad passed,
Yeah.
and he plays the very next day for the Dodgers.
Pretty
Uh,
amazing.
Amazing. He's such a leader. He's such a competitor. He's a hero. He's really He's a hero.
Yeah.
But the back of the lineup's been fabulous. Freeland's hits, then Kim hits, Miggy hits, and now Teoscar Hernandez is hitting. Will Smith had a couple knocks last night. Freddie's getting consistent hits. Kyle Tucker's hitting. It's an amazing lineup because again, as the great Ned Coletti says, the game's too long for the other team.
That's it.
9 innings is too long against the Dodgers. They're gonna get you.
They're going to get you.
Someone's going to
Hold
get you. Top of the lineup, bottom of the lineup.
Yeah.
There's no easy outs. It's this team is built for an incredible dynasty,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
they're playing like just because you have the names doesn't mean you're going to win. I mean that's history. You can put together a great team on paper, but they have the insane chemistry.
But
Dave
that's
Roberts, a genius. The sensei, he's a genius managing, and the bullpen. PJ has been lights out. I mean, it's not just Edwin Diaz, even though he blew a save the other night. They came back to win, like you said, on the Mad Max Muncy, walk
yeah.
off blast when he hits three.
Mm.
But Tanner Scott's been fabulous this year. Blake Triner's been fabulous. So guys who were really busts last year have found the way, and they're pitching really well.
Yeah.
And the starting pitching has been solid.
Yeah.
Sasaki goes later today. He's been a little rocky, but he's had okay starts. He's improving. Of course, the Big Yama Cy Young Award. He's going to win the Cy Young.
Oh yeah.
Otani-san also pitching magnificently. I think he's a 23 inning no earned run streak going in most of the majors. So he's on fire. Glass now has been solid. There are no weaknesses, PJ.
No, you can't, how do you start with how do you pitch around a batting order like that
Oh,
when the bottom of the order is producing the runs? It starts to be an impossible situation. So when you say the game has gotten too long, it's exactly right. Your best pitcher, and we see this happen a lot, can hold the Dodgers down for the first 4, 5 innings. You can't hold them down for the last 4 innings.
it happens all the time. They'll trail early
Yep.
and then they'll rally and win
Yeah. Yeah. And so
because the lineup's too deep
it's too
and
deep.
they're so disciplined at the plate. They'll draw the walk,
Yeah.
next man up,
Yeah.
move the chains. You're not dependent on one guy. I mean, Kyle Tucker's so relaxed; he doesn't have to carry the team.
No.
He's just another cog in the wheel.
Yeah.
Hitting
Yeah.
second for an amazing Dodger team.
Yeah.
So anyone can win. Will Smith's been, can win at any time for you. You
I
know,
love Smitty because he's calling. I think he's got 11 or 12 correct when he questions the umpire and taps his
oh
hat,
yeah,
and they
yeah.
go and they review, and he comes back. He's like leading the entire league with like 11 or 12 correct calls where he says, no, 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 that wasn't a strike. It was a ball. And boom, it was a ball. So that's
America's
too.
catcher. It's America's catcher.
Yeah. Yeah.
Very underrated.
Yeah.
But of course, the last couple of years, he is the king of clutch. He's hit so many clutch home
Oh,
runs.
yeah. Yeah.
But the entire lineup, Teoscar is going to hurt you. Pages is going to hurt you. Muncy will hurt you.
Oh,
You
they'll all
know,
get to you. They'll all get to you.
so it's just a great situation right now. If you're a Dodger fan, and Edwin Diaz, and then the trumpet. I mean, it's just
Oh, the trumpet. Come on. We need the trumpets. We need them live. I loved it the first week when the lady was out there and she was blowing the trumpet live. That should be a feature for home games.
just kick her. You just kick her the talent fee and let her
Come
do it
on,
every
come on.
night.
Let her come in. Dodgers have so much money. Spend a little on that. You do a great job orchestrating. It's so much fun to go to the games there, but that trumpet needs to be.
Tatiana Tucker.
That's it.
She plays with Stevie Wonder. I
I
mean,
mean, come on.
she's a great trumpet player. If she's not available, I'm sure she knows some great trumpet players who can play those notes.
They
You
can,
need it live.
yeah,
You
you need it
need
live.
that live.
You need that live. The lights go out. I don't want to. I love the bullpen with their fake trumpets, but you know what? They're great pitchers. They're out of sync. Going like this, and the one is going over here, and the other's over here. It's like, boys, get in sync on the trumpeting. You got to do that, and leave it to the masters. Tatiana is a master.
She's a master.
She
She
gets
is.
it done. Home games, Tatiana. We need to push for that. Did you see the quick little thing they did? It was on YouTube of some fans stopped her in the parking lot and she got her trumpet out and she started playing there for them and she did the open for Diaz.
Oh,
It
how
was
cool.
it was so cool that for A, she would do that. B, that the fans kind of circled around her and there was like a campfire song and they're all loving it and she's blowing this, trumpet and I was waiting for Diaz to pop out of a car or something. I mean, it was great. So it's a lot of fun.
Listen, you have the mariachis there every night, which is fantastic. Just
Yeah,
put Tatiana there every night with a trumpet. And
yeah,
if Edwin doesn't get to save, that's okay.
yeah.
But she's there, she's standing by, she's ready to rock.
Right, but we did the mariachis. We've done that a few years. Let's
Yes.
let's save that money and let's move it over and use it for Tatiana and get that trumpet there every night. We
Need it
gotta have it.
live.
We gotta
Need it
have
live.
it. Yeah, yeah.
And also, how about the bobblehead, the Otani bobblehead event?
Yeah.
For 54,000 and people are lined up, at dawn.
Oh, they
Uh,
were. Yeah.
Even though they were going to get their bobblehead, but the love for Otani is so strong, so global.
It's
It's not just about putting it on eBay and selling it for $145. People want that Otani connection. They see
well,
this is magic going on right now.
what's happened.
He's magical. I mean, he's a magical
No, he is.
performer.
He's a magical performer, but the team is magical. And what's happened is you see it and we got to move on, but just this last point, when you see any stadium now, there are Dodger fans in a lot of these stadiums where there really weren't. You'd see one or two. Now there's a pretty good covey of Dodger fans in every stadium. They've become America's team, which is amazing. And they were like the Dallas Cowboys used to be. It's the Dodgers. They're America's team. There's lots of gear, lots of Dodger fans at every stadium across the country, and it's fun to watch. So yeah. Anyway, what's not happening, Vic, is I don't see a lot of Angel jerseys out and about.
But they're playing much better ball for Kurt
They
Suzuki.
are. They are.
I called them, and I said early before the season started they're going to win 85 games.
Yeah.
They were half a game behind Texas in the AOS. What I love is their spunk.
Yep.
I love the fight with Soler and Lopez of the Braves. I love the fact that
Yeah.
Soler went after him,
Yeah.
and both benches emptied. That's the most energy I've seen in Angel Stadium for years.
For years. Yeah.
But they're playing. Neto at the top of the lineup has like 5 homers.
He's great.
There's a spark there,
There
and
is.
I'm happy for Angel fans. But yeah, they have a lot of work to do. When Soriano pitches, they're great. But
Yeah.
again, starting pitching, the whole league has problems with starting pitching. But
Absolutely.
again, a spark for the Angels, and I'm happy to see it because they are the devoted fans, and they deserve more than entertainment from Artie Moreno. They deserve a winning team, and Kurt Suzuki's doing a nice job as manager. But PJ,
Yeah.
the NBA regular season ends today,
This is it.
and we have to all say, can the Lakers, without Luka, because I'm not hoping for a miracle in Spain with the spinning blood platelets. He's not going to be ready for the first round. He may not be ready for the second round. And if he is, do you risk it? Number one, can they win a playoff series, PJ, without AR? Austin's got the oblique. He's out at least the first playoff series, and without Luka. Bron's playing amazing basketball.
He's rolling.
Amazing, and again, people
Yeah.
are saying, "Oh, you don't pay him the money next year." You pay him a nice, tidy sum, be
Yeah.
it 20 million, 30 million. I think he's worth it.
I think
He's still a great player. Don't. He's 41. He's 23 years in, but he's playing at an all-star level.
yeah.
Yeah, he doesn't get back on D a lot, but you know what? When he plays offense, he's averaging almost a triple double. Since Luka went down and AR went down.
Yeah.
28, 11 assists, 8 boards. These are insane stats. He's playing inspired ball. And Luke Kennard,
Oh,
this might be, PJ, the greatest midseason acquisition
yep.
in Lakers history. Maybe since Michael Thompson. I believe they got Michael midseason. I forgot already. The great
Yeah.
Michael Thompson, the Bahamian, the center who led the Lakers to some titles. This acquisition of Luke Kennard was inspired by
Inspired.
JJ Redick
I agree.
and Rob Pelinka.
Yeah.
He's he's playing sensational basketball. People just thought of him as a shooter. He's a playmaker.
Oh no, no, he's a playmaker, and he's gotten because of the injuries, he's really gotten a chance to showcase what he can do. So the Lakers now have a really good idea of where to use him, how to use him when our guys come back, because he's off the hook, and he should be out there playing all the time. He really is making a difference. Whether that difference is going to equate to anything without Luca and AR in the playoffs is another story. I mean, if you look at the teams you start to go up against, Denver Nuggets versus the Lakers, Spurs versus the Lakers, OKC versus the Lakers, you start to say, I'm not sure they can do that without, they don't have the horses. It's just energy. But like you said, LeBron's rolled it back, I think, 10 years. I think he's playing like he's 31.
Yeah, that's a great call. He's just unbelievable. He's a force of nature.
He's a force of
When
nature.
when he drives down the lane,
Yeah.
he's a runaway express train, and
I'm,
no one wants to be in front of him. I mean,
yeah,
he's 250 pounds of pure muscle. No one wants to be in front of LeBron when he drives.
yeah, yeah. No,
Out of respect, a lot of people just get out the way. Just
they
get
just
out
get
the
out of the
way.
way.
Here comes LeBron.
That's
Get out the way. They have a shot to beat Houston, I think, in the first round. I really do. Even without Luca, and may those spin cycles in Spain,
yeah.
be healing. But even if he comes back, Pete, do you want to risk a Luka Doncic at 50% healed
I don't think
of
so.
an injury that can get worse?
I don't.
This is the hamstring. It's not the. It's medically speaking, this is a much more severe injury
Yeah.
than Austin Reeves' oblique.
Right.
Because if you screw around with the hamstring, it leads to other injuries, can lead to knee
That's
injuries.
right.
It's the core. That hamstring is so vital. And I don't know if you even bring Luca back for short-term victory. Maybe they win a game against OKC in the second round. Do you bring him back? I say no.
Uh, I agree. I
It's
mean,
not worth
I'm sorry.
short term.
Yeah, I have to agree with you. I think it's too risky, too much at stake for too little. Unless you thought clearly that you could win the entire thing, maybe it would be worth it. But even then, it's doubtful. But on paper, it doesn't line up that the Lakers can win. So I think you let them go as far as they can go on their own. If AR can come back at some point and add some, that's great. You let Lucas sit the rest of the season out, let him heal. He is the keys to the car. He drives everything. You've got to make sure this guy's totally healed, feeling great before he steps on the court again, because you know you can't control him. If you let him out there, he's going to go crazy and do what he does, and he could really hurt himself. So I'm with you, Vic. I say no, no to that. Let him sit it out. Let the Lakers go as far as they can go. It'll be kind of fun to see how far they can go. See with Kennard, and if AR could come back at some point, and everybody's smart and everybody pulling together. Let's just see what they can do this time. You know,
Smart's back. That's a great call because Smart missed 9 games with the ankle. He's now back.
he's back.
He had 7 assists his last outing. He's a defensive force.
Yeah.
He will supply them, some backcourt continuity.
Yep.
But again, listen, even with Luca, and Ao, they were down 40
Yeah.
to Oklahoma City in the second quarter. So it doesn't really matter. They're
Right.
just not matched up
No,
to compete
they're not
with
ready for that.
OKC
Yeah.
or Wembanyama
Right.
and the Spurs. They're just not. Or
Right.
Denver. Denver's a sensational team on a hot streak too.
What, they've won like 11 in a row or something? I mean,
Yes,
it's
they're
pretty
hot. So
incredible.
I
Yeah.
don't know how the Lakers would even healthy. Uh, Listen, it was a good run for the Lakers. They got up to the number 3 seed. They were
Yep.
finished with the number 4 seed. They won a couple games to get home court for the first round. Maybe they get past the first round without Luca AR, but that
But
second round lurking will be a top tier team, and that will be in for the Lakers. But it'll be a good season for the Lakers,
yeah.
considering the injuries and LeBron. Hopefully, I want him back. I know there's a lot of anti-Bron sentiment.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. He's got to come back. He's got
I
to.
want him back.
Yeah.
At 42, he can still play. If he couldn't play, it'll be something different. But he
That's
can
right.
play, make him ball.
Oh, he's
He can
making.
ball.
Yeah.
Clip,
Listen,
clip, Clippers, one word, oi, done.
the,
Playing game, they're done. I mean, great year for Kawhi Leonard, but a forgettable year, with the
you don't see
Kawhi.
him getting to the eighth spot, huh?
Even so, who they're going to play? They're going to play OKC. They're going to play San Antonio. Forget it. They're done.
Mhm.
But celebrate a great team, the UCLA women's basketball team.
That's it.
Oh, come on,
Come on, you
man.
don't see that. I mean, what has it been since 1978 since they won a title? It wasn't that title. It was like the American Athletes for Women.
It wasn't NCAA.
No, it wasn't NCAA. So this is really their first NCAA title. And the way they did it, I mean, the only team, Vic, that beat them all season were the Longhorns. And then UCLA came back and beat them later in the season. But they're like, what, 37 and 1 or something for the year. I mean, it's just incredible. What a run for these girls.
It's the
Incredible.
way they win.
Yeah.
The six seniors. This team wasn't bought, by NIL.
No.
Kerry Close has been coaching under the radar for 15 years. He's paid her dues.
Yep.
She had a lot of fun with these women, and they partied like it was 2026. They were dancing, at Laker half times, even in the playoff run. And then they win, and you see the passion of the women, and how much they loved each other and how much
Oh,
fun they're having, and they're dancing on the court,
it's just great.
and just a collection of sensational athletes. But beyond athletes, they just had fun and they set examples, for young women and young men,
Everywhere.
everywhere, how to play the game, how to have fun. And then their victory, their glorious week, they went on on Kimmel. They
Yeah.
went to the Laker game. They celebrated the Clipper game. Good Morning America. I mean, they were everywhere, and they were dancing in the street. I just the way they won. It just to destroy South Carolina by 28, who
Whoa.
was a really good team.
It wasn't a
South
game.
Carolina,
It wasn't a game.
Dawn Staley and the Gamecocks,
Yeah.
salute them, give them love because they're in the Final Four teams every year,
Yeah.
and they got crushed by
Crushed.
UCLA.
Yeah.
Crushed. Marquez was
Okay.
unbelievable.
Yeah.
Uh, and the Great Wall of Westwood, Lauren Betts, unbelievable, 6'7". I mean, she could dance. She was
Oh,
a great
I
dancer.
like her
Lauren Betts is a
dancing.
great
I
dancer.
like her dancing. I
Oh
see her
man,
dance. She's going to be dancing in the draft because somebody's going to pick her up fast.
sensational play. What a team.
Yeah.
They just it gave us a lot of good vibes. I'm so
Oh,
so so
it
happy to
was
see them win.
fun. It was just fun. And like you say, see them out there all dancing together. Just a wonderful group. And it's almost a shame to see them break up and go their own ways.
I
Because
know.
they have to, but you know, yeah, maybe they'll reunite on a WNBA team. Who knows? You never know. You
You
never know.
never know. But are you following the Masters, PJ? Are you involved with the Masters?
McIlroy, who's I'm following, so
He was going crazy for 2 rounds, led by six, and then collapsed yesterday.
he collapsed. Yeah, yeah,
And this Cameron Young
yes,
is tied with him. I never heard of. I heard of him basically. He's won a couple tournaments on the PGA Tour,
yeah,
but he came out of nowhere to
yeah,
tie up for the lead at
yeah,
11 under, through 3 rounds.
yep.
But it's anyone's ball game. Sam Burns is a stroke back, another American. He's a
It's
stroke
wide
back.
open. Yeah, it's pretty
It's
wide
wide
open.
open.
Yeah,
The Masters
yeah.
in the Magnolias and the Azaleas, they're going crazy. But I would like to see Cameron Young pull it out. I'm rooting for Cameron Young.
Get that green jacket. Whoa, that'd be
I'm
fun.
rooting for him, man.
All
Be a
right.
big
We'll see.
upset. It'll be a big
It'd be
upset
a big upset. I'd be surprised.
because everyone's going Rory, Rory, Rory.
Yeah,
To go back to back green jackets.
yeah,
But I like the new blood, and it'll be great to see a guy from obscurity,
yes,
Cameron Young,
yeah.
capture this thing. But he'll need a great round
He'll need a great round. He's going to have to
because
really,
McIlroy will be tremendous. In the final 18,
yeah,
he'll put it together.
yeah.
But listen, it's America's favorite tournament, basically American favorite golf tournament. The atmosphere is so pure and pristine, and it's beautiful.
Yeah, and I want to say too, because we're getting close to time out here, but I'm rooting for the Kings. The Kings are playing okay hockey. I was there, as you know, for the Kopitar.
They've won 3 in a row. It was
They've
Kopi's
won.
last regular season home game last night.
That was
Oh
it.
man,
That was it.
I'm just rooting for the Kings hard to get to the playoffs to extend Kopi.
Yeah, yeah. So we'll see what
They're
happens.
playing well. The Kings are play. It's a wild, finish. There's like
Yes.
3 games left. A
Yeah.
lot of teams within
Yeah.
like 2 points of each other.
Yeah.
So
Could
go
you could
Kings,
you
go.
could you give them the gong on our way out for the Kings because they need some love. Give them
Let's gong them right now for the Kings for on high. Gonjay Kopitar, number 11, the great
do
Kopi.
it.
Gong me, Ukes.
Oh,
Go Kings, go.
I love it. I love it. Fantastic. It just kind of flows over you. Well, we want to thank everybody. What a great show. Thank you for sharing this program with other people. Thank you for showing up and listening and watching as you do. Thank you to Vic Jacobs, the lovely Yuko, who handles that seasick cat behind us, who's just great. And
Welcoming you into the show every week.
yes, our producer, of course, Chris Donovan on the
On
ones.
the ones and twos, he's the best.
Yep. And don't forget Big Dave Cardonis. Don't
Graphics master.
forget graphics.
Much love. All the graphics you see when you go on YouTube and check us out, those are all his graphics he's created. PJ, another great show. Have fun with the Michael Jackson project.
I'll tell you about it next week.
I would love that.
Okay.
And to everyone, a big feeling you. Ah!